Hi guys, sorry. I just realized that had been backwards this whole time. I just did a whole reading and read from this book, Sour Honey and Soul Food by Billy Chapata, and The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one by Amanda Lovelace. So I just did a reading. This is either going to be extended or a part 2. I don't know yet, but either way, un momento, por favor. Sorry, I needed to close that window because there was an incredible glare, and I don't mean like in a good way. I cannot see a goddamn thing. If you don't like cursing, this isn't the place for you. I feel like I should start doing disclaimers and all that stuff. I never wanted to because it feels so redundant, and I hate repeating myself. But I understand not everybody has been here the same amount of time, so. Alright. We're going to do a continuation of this reading. So far we have Sun, Mountain, and Ring. My interpretation of that is in the other video, but the short and the long of it is you getting engaged in a mountain, or getting married in a mountain, on a mountain, buying a house on a mountain, moving to a mountain. Yeah. We are now going to do the Wild Unknown. I'm just going to keep adding on to this because that's how I like to read. But I know not everybody likes having hour-long messages, so having this live is actually making me very uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment and bliss and prosperity and wishes coming true. It's 111, 1111. When you make a wish, anytime you make a wish, it is those wishes coming true. Whether you've been wishing for love, a Prince Charming to show up, hopefully that's not what you're wasting your wishes on. No offense. If it is, I know there are lots of people that really want love and affection and adoration from a significant other. If that is what you're looking for, more power to you. I know for a lot of us right now, that is not at all what we would spend our wishes on. I mean, it's pretty clear what mine would be if you look around. Yeah, whatever that is for you, your wishes are coming true. But also take a minute to give thanks. And show some gratitude for the people and the places and the experiences and the heartache and joy and love and fulfillment that has gotten you here. Cups are emotion. I know I say this every time, but cups are our feelings and our emotion and our affection and our motherly instincts, right? Cups are kind of the ultimate mothering, nurturing energy. Yeah, this is just a really nice card of all of your wishes, like this genie in Aladdin, right? That was what the book said about this. That it was the story of Aladdin and the genie and the wishes and that whole situation. So you could have been dreaming about getting married in a mountain or moving to a mountain. Also the flowers and berries and trees in these might be significant to you. Fuck this imagery right now. Just look at, and fuck that top imagery too. Focus your attention here on like the bushes and the berries and the orchards of money trees and these moonflowers. Focus on that imagery, not the story that they placed with these, the fairy tales that they placed with these. I mean, they're interesting, but at the same time, it has a lot to do with other people and waiting for a Prince Charming. Because what if this guy never showed up and taken pity on this old crone or whatever the fuck it said and kissed her? She would just be going through this cycle of being beautiful and sleeping through the day and waking up at night an old crow. Like, that sounds like a fantastic life to me. If I could sleep all day and be a crow and fly around, what? Or even just an old witch. I already feel like I'm close. Alright, I think I'm going to turn this live shit off because it's giving me really bad anxiety. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Sorry, that was just the thought of, like, someone being able to watch me at any second. I really don't like. Okay. Sorry. This is pretty clear. If your wish has been to be engaged to your Prince Charming or your Knight in Shining Armor, your Emperor, or your King of Cups, your King of Coins, whoever, Queen, Empress, your Rihanna, Boris Kojo, Idris Elba, whoever, whoever you dream about at night, or wish for, shooting stars, it's all of those things. Rubbing a lamp and getting 16 wishes. But also what I get from this card, and I don't really want to visit these ones too much because I already fucking spent a half hour talking about them, but crows, I said crow like an old crow a few times, so crows or ravens might be significant for you right now. I don't know if you, I know you actually, I can see it. The feather, I don't know if you noticed, I guess I should say, I know you can see it, but I don't know if you noticed. There's lots to see. And I know for some people it might be too busy, but meh. This is more for me and for my spirit and me following my calling in my own voice than it is for anybody else to like or enjoy. I mean, obviously I want the people I'm sharing with to get something from the experience as well. It kind of sucks if it's a one-way street, right? It's the way it is with all things relationships. I mean, you don't ever want to be the one putting all the energy in, or even the one getting all the energy, because then the person giving all the energy feels like, what is the word? What's that people feel? Resentment. When you resent somebody because they you feel like they held you back, or they don't appreciate you, or they don't do enough, or say enough, or be enough, but they feel the exact same way about you. It's kind of fucked up. But you've been wishing for the opposite of that, is what I see. You want to be someone's only, one and only, not an option. You don't want to be with someone that's dated a lot, dated around, gives anybody and everybody attention. Nobody wants to be that person's lover and main interest, because it's hard to tell who their main interest is when they speak so highly of so many people and keep so many people around, right? They might call one person their wife, but like in this story with the mountains, he had two wives, and their entire being and their entire reason for becoming mountains revolved around this dude. Like, why? For what? For what reason? It just doesn't compute. In the world again. The world is your oyster. I mean, you've got wishes coming true, and the world, and a ring, and mountains, and sun. Like, what more could you possibly ask for? Oh, you want all of the money, and abundance of resources, and abundance of health, and abundance of time. Well, if that's what you've been wishing for, that's what you're getting. In emerald rings, in crystals, and diamonds, and crystal bracelets, and gold, and fine metals, and fine gems, and jewels, and it's whatever you've been wishing and dreaming about. Becoming a mother. Oh, meeting your Queen of Cups. Embodying that energy, because outside of anyone else, I just said we need to make all of our wishes about ourselves, about our children if we have them, but mostly about ourselves, because when we ourselves are happy and wish fulfilled, and all of our cups are full and overflowing, all the imagery that I talk about, the chalice at the top, and faucet turning on, which is source, what you, your higher self, God, creator, whoever, whatever label you want to put on it. Again, it's filling that up and then overflowing into all of the cups underneath. Your children, your husband, your family, your partner, your significant other, your business partners, your parents, your children, did I say that? Your cousins, your brothers, your uncles, your familia, all of that. But it has to start with you. This one cup that she's got is very protected, and it's very stable, and she's very emotionally stable. She is like, she's found her calm. If the Six of Swords is travel and moving on and finding your calm and moving out of kind of too much tumultuous energy, the tides and the waves, and I mean, you need a break from that. You can't, we as humans, you as humans can't survive in a tide or survive in a heavy wave all the time, right? You have to find your footing, find your ground, move to calmer waters, take a breath, take a breather. That's what this is. This is moving out of emotional turmoil and emotional blockage and baggage and childhood traumas. Whatever it is, whatever that is for you. This is mastering it and turning it into lessons and plans and solutions and building your ladder and getting just to emotional. I mean, if you've been dreaming of also becoming a mother, she is the ultimate mother. Again, Mother Earth, the world. The Ace of Coins fell out while I was talking because she's a little bit too close, but we'll be doing that in a minute. I want to get more cards. I'm trying to not spend so much time focused on just one card, but to put more energy into the entire deck, because it's full 78 card thing. Both of these. This is 36, but still, I mean, 3 is sufficient for that. But I would like to get more here. Shit, I'm trying really hard not to take flippers and like moving my hands, doing all the extra shit to get it to come out. I'm trying to keep myself from taking the ones that just flip over, like moving my hands to make it fall, just letting it fall, because they will, and they do. But the Father of Swords came out. This is, if this is emotion and unconditional love and mother energy, this is a sharper, more cutting, more witty air, the mountain. So this is water, and fires will be the sun. Sword, so could be, the actual mountain will be earth, but the air around it and the clouds, like this in the imagery, that's Father of Swords. That's masculine air energy. It's Libra, it's Aquarius, Gemini. I think Libra is probably the most feminine of the 3 air signs, and I think Gemini is the most masculine, I believe, if I had to guess, just based on my own personal experience with these signs. And this also doesn't have to be a sun sign. Like I always say, it could be Moon, Venus, rising, North Node. Midhaven is very important. Check your midhaven. I'm putting together a Patreon class that is going to go to a specific school, and I'll reveal it when that happens and when it launches and when I get the content made. For now, I'm still making the content, which includes physical natal charts that you guys can order with your readings to accompany your readings. Independent of natal chart readings, if you just want to do the board, they'll be like this. Ooh, that candle's still lit, isn't it? Good. They'll be this size, this material, but instead of this being a sigil, this is a money sigil, protection sigil. And all my wishes are on the back, my commands. But yeah, this will be your natal chart, and it'll have your midhaven and your houses, and on the back it'll have your date, time, name, place, all your little deets. So yeah. And I might even do the legend on the back, like the sun symbol and your actual sun sign. We'll see how far I'm going to go with it and how worth it is to you guys, because you guys can do all of this shit at home. So, and if you have the facilities to do that, absolutely do that. If you have a picture of your natal chart, which you can get by going to astro-charts. What was the weird noise? .com. I'm pretty sure I already put a link in the bio or in the description, whatever. You guys know what to do. Just make sure you're reading all those things and listening to all the words and getting all the messages, because if not, you're going to have a partial message, and that might be irritating. But the good news is the full picture is available. Natal chart readings, there are bajillions and like literally so many tarot readers right now on Instagram and on YouTube. All you have to do is figure out your important placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Neptune, Jupiter, midhaven. I mean, I'm not going to talk about being Lady Redundant Woman. That is me, right? Also, black swans could be a thing. You could be watching that movie. There could be... that's what I wanted to talk about. This is irritating to me. I don't want to talk about this. Alright, there could be an air sign male that is interested in or wants to propose to a water sign female or feminine. Flip them, reverse them, however it is. It could be, obviously, 2 masculines, 2 feminines, but this is masculine air, feminine water. And he could want to offer her the world, but he doesn't know how. He feels like he's tried, but she's not reciprocating. If you look, her back is very much turned to him. And I placed him over here for a reason. Owls could be significant to you. Swans could be significant to you. Mountains, moonflowers, snakes, chalices, sunsets, sunrises. You could have a ring that is bringing you protection. You could have an angel, Archangel Michael, specifically, could be protecting you through an actual item that you own, a ring, a necklace, a bracelet, pinky ring, waist beads, whatever it is for you. You could be getting actual physical protection from spirit through one of these items. So wear your jewels, wear your things that are important to you. Dig out your jade rings, carry stones with you. If you don't know anything about these things, there's lots of information for free on the internet. There are lots of people willing to guide you through this step by step. Literally, I will even personally, if you are in the Kansas City area, go to a crystal store with you and get you all of the divination tools that you need. Or, better yet, that will cost you a pretty penny. But, better yet, I'll bundle all this stuff and put it in a kit. But until then, there are people that do that. They exist. I promise you. But yes, let's keep going. You have got the world in your hand, if nothing else. All of your wishes are coming true, and you have got the world in your hand, and you are cunning, and you are witty, and you are balanced, and you are fair, and you are just, and you are stable. You are divine feminine and divine masculine. You could be coming in contact with your divine counterpart, whatever that is for you. If you are divine masculine, you're divine feminine. Things are definitely going to get easier. Things are looking up. Things are getting brighter. Money is coming. Stability is coming. Emotional, financial. What are the other ones? I don't know. Emotional, financial, physical, spiritual, all of it. Stability. All right. In the 10 of Cups, we have the 9 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups, which is absolute, complete emotional fulfillment. You could be finding this with an air sign. It's really cute. An air sign could be your knight in shining armor if you are a water sign, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could also be a Leo. Have Leo predominantly in your chart somewhere. Sorry, I need to move my leg. Woof. You could have a divine masculine who is an air sign or has air predominantly in their chart, who wants to offer you the world. Maybe they want to go into partnership with you for business. This could be a parent even. It doesn't have to even be romantic. This could be a parent giving you a family heirloom, a lamp, an urn, handing down a ring. Maybe someone has asked your father, who is an air sign, or your mother, who is an air sign, for your hand in marriage. Their permission, whatever that even means. Please don't ever do that, though. Ask her children if they like you and if they mind having you around and in their lives and helping and being a part of their mother's life if she has children. Ask her pets. Ask her guides. Like, is it cool? Can we do this? Does she want this? Ask her. How about that? Ask yourself. Speaking of kids, the Daughter of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. This is really sweet. You could have 3 daughters. You could be the youngest of 3 girls. You could have 3 children, 3 cousins, 3 business partners, 3 water signs, 3 air signs, whatever. But if you've been wishing for 3 of anything, 3 kids. If you have 2 kids and you've always wanted one more, if you've had 2 marriages and you've always wanted one more, and that doesn't mean like you like set out when you get started like, I'm going to be married 3 times, that's my lucky number. No, it's like you've had 2 failed experiences at love or whatever, partnership, and you want to do it right this time. Maybe it's taken you 3 times. Whatever that is for you, it's coming. It looks like daughters to me, but this is also really sweet, creative, going back to things from your childhood. You could be falling in love with someone from your childhood, someone you went to high school with, someone you didn't even go to high school with. They went to a different school, but you lived in the same town. If you lived in a big enough town, right? You had more than one high school. I think Independence, which is where I went to high school, had 3. So you could have gone to Truman and they went to Chrisman, and you guys are coming back together. You could have 2 kids and they have 1 kid, and you will now have 3 kids. You could be coming in contact with a divine masculine who already has 1 kid. You have 2 kids, and you guys are going to have a kid together. So that's what, 4 kids? 3 of them biologically yours. You could have 3 baby daddies. I don't know. I don't care. I've got 2 under my belt myself. No, I'm just joking. That's not something to... Actually, yeah, it is. Who cares, honestly? Who the fuck cares? Alright. The 3 of Cups, did I talk about this already? No, I don't think I did. Really emotionally fulfilling, happy homes, buying a new property and celebrating, having an opening, having a celebration with your closest friends and family. All the people that are really important to you show up. It's not just inviting anybody and everybody from social media and whoever shows up, shows up. It's a very select few. These could be your sisters. These could be friends from your past, friends from high school, whatever, if you still have those. I don't. Friends from, well, that's not true. I do have people that I still like from high school. It could just be reconnecting with those people, having a slumber party. I know that sounds silly for people that are older than 12, but I'm almost 35, and I still really want to have a sleepover. Even if it's just with my mom and sisters, or my nieces and nephews, or my kids. I guess we get to have a sleepover every night, so... It could, yeah, just be a movie night with your kids. You could have an air sign child, air sign male, water sign or earth predominant female. Feminine, sorry. Genitals don't matter here. Alright, and then the Ace of Swords is a good idea. It's a stroke of genius. It is lightning in the dark. Lights up everything for a second so you can see everything really clearly, but it doesn't last very long, right? So you have to kind of harness that energy and yield it wisely, right? Again, snakes could be significant to you. Swords, you could be interested in samurai, or I don't know, iron sharpens iron, whatever the fuck that saying is, but there is a sword, obviously. The King of Wands carries a sword, but this is yielding that in a very methodical and strategic manner. It could be an air sign, masculine, that is telling you a truth. Something that you've always known but they've never admitted to. Maybe they lied to you for a really long time. The duration of your relationship could be 3 years. Could have been your partner. But if that is the case, there are bigger and better things coming for you. Don't let anyone put you in a situation where you're uncertain of anything. Their devotion to you, their love for you, their choice of you, this whole situation with 2 wives, that shit is silly to me. Unless obviously polygamy is your thing and you are, but in this it was not either of their things, because there was a pretty wife and a kind wife, right? She couldn't be both, really. It's beyond the point. I'm not gonna go back on that. I don't want to be redundant. Go watch that video that talks about the mountain. It'll have been posted right before this one, so figure it out. Moving on. This could be someone thinking you're a good idea. You are worth the gamble, the wish. You are worth wishing for. They see you as a good idea. They see having kids with you as a good idea. They see having a family with you as a good idea. Building a nest with you as a good idea. Sorry, that's what I get. That's what I get for forcing it. The Four of Coins. Not great. This, on the surface, I always thought this was like connection and harmony and love and peace and balance. And in some decks it is. But also in other decks it is money hoarding. It's the start of having money, but the fear of losing it, so you hold on to it tighter, and then you fall back into cycles of saying things like, I'm broke, I can't afford it, I don't have that, we can't do that, because it's that feeling, because it's the illusion of, not the illusion, sorry, it is trying to have too much control, whether that's over your money, over your children, over your family, over your significant other, jealousy. If you are feeling jealous of anyone in your relationship, that's a sign that you don't need to be in that relationship. Right? I mean, there's never a reason for anyone to feel jealous of someone that they are secure with and have zero doubts, zero question about. I've been with partners that I've had zero doubt in my mind if they would ever fuck with anyone else besides me. It was just a non-issue. And then there are ones that they were fucking around the whole time. The entire 4 years we were together, 7 years, however long we were together. Who knows at this point? Who cares at this point? But maybe not even cheating. It doesn't even have to be cheating. When I say third party, it's having gym partners that they call their wives, putting them on their gym accounts as their wife, introducing people at the gym. This is my wife. I'm putting her on my account. Is she your real wife, or is she your fake, your play? I don't understand. Because at the other gym down the street that I met you at, you had a different wife that was pregnant, 6 months pregnant with your kid. Like, no, he never cheated on that wife that was pregnant with his kid, but now he's at another gym calling another female that he met at that particular gym while he was with his pregnant wife. He's in that gym just a few blocks away where his pregnant wife actually started to go because she had gotten a flat. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if this resonates with you at all, or it gives you the EBGBs, it should. That's a good thing. Run away. If that's what's being offered to you, you probably shouldn't take it. Okay, I think I'm actually going to leave this here for now because this is already at 35 minutes. I actually might go to 40. Wait, no, I wanted to do a 30-minute. I wanted to do 15, 30, and an hour so we can test the times and test the readings and give you guys kind of an example of what a personal reading with me would be like. So instead of me being general and not knowing specifically who I'm talking to besides myself and about, I will have focused energy on your specific question, whether that's, when am I going to make my first million? When am I going to have a baby? When am I going to start a family? When am I going to get married? When am I going to whatever? When am I going to get my dream job? When are my wishes going to come true? Because for the person I'm giving this reading to, it would be your dreams are coming true now. You have a genie. You've been doing the work. You are emotionally stable. The financial part, don't worry about that because you've mastered this part of it. And if I had to bet, I'm going to say money's going to come out here. But this is you finding your purpose and your passion and your wishes coming true and all of your cups overflowing and being filled. And you have got the absolute world in your hand. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you, it's here, it's coming, this is it. I'm gonna hold this still for a second so I can if this isn't the spell, I don't know what is, guys. Alright, I'm gonna leave this here and we'll see you later. Bye.